There are moments when you stare at your plans, wondering if you'll ever make them real. Today, I want to talk about my toughest execution challenges. Let's walk through the fear, the tears, and the lessons that shaped me. Ever felt like you are failing at your own plans? Let's talk about the messy, vulnerable side of execution of your dreams and finding hope in the chaos. When you are haunted by the nagging voice saying you'll never finish this, imagine allowing yourself to be vulnerable, to name the setbacks and then choose a different path, one shaped by acceptance and the steady growth. Here is how I'm learning to do exactly that, and maybe you can take some of those learnings and apply into your own life. Let's rewind to 4 years ago. I would set a major personal goal to quit smoking. This has been my goal for many years, but when it came to the execution, I kept failing. I felt embarrassed and furious at myself that I cannot do it. Every day I would just fall back into the daily routines. Comparisons ate me alive. So many people didn't smoke right, felt way better than I did, and at times it felt like each slip was a irredeemable sign that I wasn't cut out for big goals. Beneath these flaws, deeper insecurities were hiding. Was I truly strong enough? Could I ever do it? Or was I faking confidence while inside doubt was killing me? Fear of not being strong enough chained me to a cycle of half-completed tasks, not only the smoking, but even at work. A turning point arrived when I started feeling way worse. I would pour weeks into preparing the day that I quit, only to get a half reality check and maybe tomorrow, just one more day. That was when I realized that I've always only kind of wanted it. This time it was different though. I used a long flight and threw away cigarettes before going on the plane. When I arrived, I tried smoking again, but this time it was already after 2 days and I realized that it doesn't taste anymore. I would quit for 2 days few times in a row then until I finally broke it and managed to stop forever. That's when I learned that preparing the environment to make sure that you are really focused on your goals is really important, that you feel that you don't have any other choice, or in my reality, for example, I didn't have any other choice. It's impossible to buy just one pack of cigarettes on any airport, so that was perfect condition for me to actually go through this most difficult moment and then finally quit. As my mentor told me, it was one of the best pieces of advice that I ever received. Done is better than perfect. The shift in mindset freed me from crippling fear of unveiling unfinished work. It was the same with smoking. I've identified key moments when I always smoked, and first used the flight to break through the most critical days, and then swap those key moments with different routines, like running, for example, or tea instead of coffee, where I usually would smoke a cigarette in the morning. Finally, embrace vulnerability as strength. I used to hide my uncertainties, worried it would expose my incompetence, but sharing my struggles with peers invited guidance and emotional support. The side effect? Feeling less alone, more anchored, and ironically, more credible because of my authenticity. So if you are in that lonely spot, watching your goals just gathering dust, wrestling with the pain of feeling behind, know that admitting your flaws is the start. People can help you if they see the real you, not the one that you want to show them. Now it's your turn. First, think of one recent failure or missed target. Pinpoint the exact slip. Maybe you overestimated your bandwidth or avoided tough feedback. Writing it down is really empowering and freeing. Next, identify a skill gap, stalling your progress, like design, coding, communication, time management, whatever it is. Commit to a basic course, a mentor, or a practice schedule this month. Then challenge your perfection. Pick one goal that you delayed and finalize maybe 80% of completion. Publish, post, or deploy it. Finally, open yourself up to help. Send that email or text a trusted mentor or friend admitting where you are stuck. Vulnerability can unlock new resources. I'm still standing, learning, and sometimes feeling the weight of unexecuted dreams. But now, I know vulnerability isn't a weakness. It's a bridge to connection and the growth. By admitting the flaws, I create room for solutions, for empathy, and the real progress. Let's keep daring to dream, to fail forward, and celebrate each inch we move closer to our vision. Remember, done is better than perfect. So let's get it done together.